With Salah tied down for the next 2 years, all eyes are on our captain Van Dijk. Though it seems the big guy will stay at Liverpool for the foreseeable future, fans are still eager to have an announcement to put their minds at rest. In today's video, we have some huge news as both Fabrizio Romano and Virgil van Dijk have given Liverpool a massive boost, which we will look into in today's video, whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Liverpool are known to admire West Ham, forward Mohamed Kudus, and may be telling that Arne Slot praised the player who has a release clause this summer. Kudus was name-checked by both Slot and Virgil van Dijk after playing a big part in West Ham's fightback at Anfield on Sunday. "I can name you 1 or 2 players that could easily have played with us today," Slot told his post-match press conference, with Kudus and Lucas Paqueta in mind. The head coach labelled the Ghanaian almost uncontrollable in his interview with Sky Sports. While speaking to BBC Sport, Van Dijk said, "I think Paqueta and Kudus were making a lot of good things happen for them. They had a bit of a free role, so it's quite difficult to mark. So you have to also give credit to them. We all saw when they played Arsenal away that they can hurt opponents." Any move for Paqueta, who turns 28 in August and is facing a lengthy ban after an FA charge over betting offences, can be ruled out. But the same cannot be said for Kudus, who is known to have been on Liverpool's radar for a number of years, and according to the Mail's Dominic King, has made a big impression on the squad in the past. In a post on X, King wrote, "He's been making a big impression on Liverpool's squad for a long time. The dressing room was raving about his quality. After Ajax played at Anfield in September 2022, and he scored Liverpool were linked with Kudus in late 2022, and then again last summer, and with an overhaul of Slot's attack expected in the next transfer window, it would be no surprise if they held an interest this time around." According to The Athletic, the 24-year-old will be available to Premier League clubs this summer for a fee of £85 million due to a release clause in his contract. Whether that would appeal to Liverpool is doubtful, of course, as that would match the club record outlay for Darwin Núñez in 2022. And with Núñez set to be sold this summer, the risks of such a spend are laid clear. However, it does not rule out any negotiation with West Ham, who, though in a strong position as Kudus is contracted to 2028, with an option to extend by a further 12 months, may come under pressure to sell due to their league finish. Kudus only enhanced his reputation with another positive showing in defeat to Liverpool on Sunday, and prominent praise of West Ham's number 14, capable of playing in every role across the attack, should not go unnoticed. Now, in a huge boost for Liverpool confirmed by both Van Dijk and Fabrizio Romano, Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk is expecting a big summer in the transfer market as the club look to build on their pending Premier League title triumph. The 2-1 victory at home to West Ham, secured by the centre-back's 89th minute winner, leaves the Reds a maximum of 6 points away from lifting a record-equalling 20th championship. Van Dijk's own future is likely to be secured later this week, with the announcement of a 2-year contract to match the commitment Mohamed Salah made on Friday. But with main rivals Manchester City and Arsenal certain to strengthen, Liverpool cannot afford to stand still. Forward Federico Chiesa was the only addition to head coach Arne Slot's squad, but he has not even had a bit part role, and greater reinforcements are needed in all 3 areas of the pitch. "I think Liverpool should be able to challenge for titles in the upcoming years," said Van Dijk, who captained the team for the 100th time against West Ham. "Whatever happens in terms of players going out, players coming in, I think it should be a big summer. I think they're planning to make it a big summer, so we all have to trust the board to do the right job. I think we 100% can improve. I think we shouldn't forget the quality that the Premier League possesses, especially this season. It's incredible how everyone can beat everyone. Brentford got a draw at Arsenal, Chelsea-Ipswich was a draw. We obviously lost against Fulham last week, so we can't forget that either. This year there is a training camp and there is time for the team to work on what the manager wants, and I think that will then improve the team. I think a proper pre-season would definitely help the club in order to be even more consistent than we already have been. In terms of consistency, there is no one who is delivering more than Salah. In line for a fourth Golden Boot in 8 years, the Egypt international set a new record for a 38-game Premier League season with his assist for Luis Diaz's opener, his 45th involvement, 27 goals, 18 assists. The ending of his long-running contract saga provided a significant boost for the club, as will the conclusion of Van Dijk's. "You can't put it in words how consistent he is," added the Dutchman. Obviously his numbers, but the work rate he's put in over those last 8 years at the club is incredible, and he can still show it for another few years. Van Dijk is set to become only the second Liverpool captain to lift the Premier League trophy, and he is looking to add to that. Being successful with Liverpool, the culture of the club, everything that embodies Liverpool, that is just part of me, he said. "I love the club, that's pretty obvious. I think you can see that in the way I speak about the club, the way I work for the club in terms of what I do on the pitch, on and off the pitch, and that will always be the same. We are 2 wins, 6 points away from glory. I know what it means to the club, and I know what it will bring us if it happens. Most of the players don't, so when it happens, it will be beautiful, but we still have a job to do." Finally, Darwin Núñez was not even on the bench for Liverpool's Premier League 2-1 win over West Ham, with Arne Slot now providing an explanation for his absence. Núñez joined Joe Gomez, Tyler Morton, and Trent Alexander-Arnold among those unavailable for the visit of West Ham, as Arne Slot made 4 changes to his starting lineup. The absence of Núñez came as a surprise, with it now revealed that the Uruguayan missed out on the squad due to illness. "He went in yesterday because he didn't feel well, so he went in," Slot told reporters at Anfield. "That's why he couldn't be in the team today." Núñez did, however, take up a place behind the substitutes to watch Liverpool's 2-1 victory, with his presence, despite claims of illness, only leading to more speculation. It is only the 4th game Núñez has been absent for this season, also missing clashes with Wolves in September and PSV Eindhoven in January with illness and January's 1-1 draw with Nottingham Forest due to suspension. He had been unlikely to start regardless, with Slot only naming his number 9 as part of the starting lineup twice in the last 15 games in which he has been available. Núñez started against Spurs in the Carabao Cup semi-final second leg, and then the 3-1 win over Southampton in the Premier League on March 8th. He has come off the bench in 12 of the other 13 games, only going unused in the 2-0 win over Man City in the league. This latest development comes with a summer transfer expected, with Núñez still attracting interest from the Saudi Pro League after failed bids from Al Hilal and Al Nassr in January. Clearly no longer favoured by his head coach, who has claimed to have viewed the 25-year-old as a long-term project upon his appointment last summer, it is likely that the striker is replaced. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.